I have a lot of great memories of Christmas time spent at my grandma and granddad's house. The living room was often filled with gifts and wrapping paper, and the whole family was there. Grandad Jim would always be sat in his chair, watching us with a smile.
I remember on Christmas Day, Grandad being fast asleep and Grandma sneaking up on him with a party popper and popping it right in his ear hole. Grandad jumped out of his skin.
Grandma and Grandad always came to see what Father Christmas had brought us on Christmas Day.
I remember Grandad driving us to Pugneys for a lovely picnic and walk by the lake.
I remember when Grandad took us to watch Herbie at the cinema. On the way home, he pretended his car was Herbie. We flew so fast over Notton Bridge.
His love of listening to the Barnsley football games, despite Barnsley always facing a relegation battle.
I remember when Grandad got me a season ticket to watch Barnsley. He would take me every week. I would always look forward to getting a pie at half-time. Grandad would always make sure we left 10 minutes before the end of the match to avoid the traffic.
One great memory I have with Grandad Jim is when we went to see Barnsley vs Ipswich in the playoff finals in the year 2000. There was a great atmosphere in the old Wembley Stadium, but everyone was stood up for the whole game, and because I was small I couldn't see anything. Of course, Barnsley lost, but it was still a great day to remember.
I remember Grandma and Grandad taking me to Wakefield on the bus, and Grandad let me sit on the top deck, and I was pretending to drive.
I remember when Grandad used to take us to get pick and mix. He always used to say we used to try before we buy.
I remember when Grandad introduced me to fizzy drinks for the first time, despite my mum and dad not letting me have them before.
Another memory I have with Grandad Jim was when he took me to see his factory workshop. He showed me lots of different machines and tried to explain to me what they did. It was the first time that I realised what he did for a living.
I remember when Grandma and Grandad came to visit my school for a tour and really enjoyed the cakes at afternoon tea.
Taking us on days out to the seaside in his brown Ford Escort and going on the speedboats in Filey.
I remember when Grandad made us a red swing in his garage. He used to push us so hard the roof nearly collapsed.
I remember when Grandad used to play with us, when he even let us paint his face.
I can remember playing cricket with Grandad in the garden. Grandad would always try to show me how to bowl properly.
I remember Grandad always coming to sports day to cheer me on and was super proud when I came first in the egg and spoon race.
I can remember playing the Build-A-Bug game with Grandad and trying to beat him.
Grandad putting his head in his hands when I kicked a bowling ball down the alley, only to his surprise on getting a strike.
I remember Grandma and Grandad taking us all bowling, and Grandad always commenting on my bowling skills. "Nay, Kerry, you meant to bowl it, not chuck it."